Imagine a world, billions of years ago, where intelligent life forms could have existed. Could there have been civilizations smarter than us before us? How intelligent were species before dinosaurs? Fascinating questions, aren't they? Intelligence is a complex concept to grasp, not merely a linear scale with more or less, but a multifaceted trait that encompasses various abilities. It's not just about problem-solving or tool-making skills, but also includes emotional intelligence, social intelligence, creative intelligence, and more. In our quest to measure intelligence, we've come up with a myriad of tests, from IQ tests to emotional intelligence assessments. Yet these tests are far from perfect, and they're designed for human intelligence. So, how do we measure the intelligence of species that existed billions of years ago? Well, it's a daunting task, to say the least. We're forced to rely on indirect evidence and make educated guesses based on what we know about evolution, biology, and the history of our planet. It's like trying to solve a billion-year-old puzzle with only a fraction of the pieces. Now, before we can delve into the intelligence of pre-human civilizations, we must first understand the era of the dinosaurs. The reign of these massive creatures was a significant period in Earth's history, setting the stage for the evolution of intelligence in later species. But what about the species that existed before the dinosaurs? The pre-dinosaur era, known as the Paleozoic era, was teeming with life. From the first fish to the emergence of land-dwelling creatures, this period was a crucial stepping stone in the evolution of life on Earth. So, how intelligent were these species? What kind of cognitive abilities did they possess? Did they use tools, communicate in complex ways, or exhibit signs of culture? These are the questions we'll attempt to answer. So let's dive into the depths of time, into a world that existed billions of years ago, and explore the intelligence of species before dinosaurs. The Mesozoic era, the age of dinosaurs, spanned about 180 million years. But what came before that? Let's turn back the hands of time to an even more ancient epoch, the Paleozoic era, which predates the Mesozoic era. This was a period that spanned from approximately 540 to 250 million years ago, a time when life as we know it was just beginning to take form. The Paleozoic era, often referred to as the Age of Fish, was an era of tremendous biodiversity. It was during this era that life rapidly diversified and colonized the land, sea, and air. The first simple plants began to appear, followed by the first insects, and then the first vertebrates. It was a time of great change and evolution. Let's dive deeper into this era. The Paleozoic era is further divided into 6 geological periods: the Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous, and Permian periods. Each of these periods was marked by unique evolutionary milestones. The Cambrian period, known as the Cambrian explosion, saw a rapid diversification of life forms. The Ordovician period, on the other hand, was marked by the evolution of the first vertebrates, while the Silurian period saw the first land-dwelling plants and animals. Fast forward to the Devonian period, often referred to as the Age of Fish, because it was during this time that fish became the dominant life form in the ocean. The Carboniferous period was marked by the evolution of the first reptiles, setting the stage for the age of the dinosaurs. Finally, the Permian period, the last period of the Paleozoic era, was a time of great extinction, where nearly 95% of marine species and 70% of terrestrial species became extinct. This extinction event paved the way for the rise of the dinosaurs in the subsequent Mesozoic era. In essence, the Paleozoic era was a time of tremendous biodiversity, setting the stage for the age of the dinosaurs. It was a period of radical evolution and change that shaped the course of life on Earth. The Paleozoic era was a time of tremendous biodiversity, setting the stage for the age of the dinosaurs. It's time to delve into the intelligence of pre-dinosaur species. How smart were they? Let's travel back in time, around 540 million years, to the Paleozoic era, a period that predates the dinosaurs. This era was teeming with life, from the tiniest trilobites to the colossal Dunkleosteus, a fish that could grow up to 10 meters long. But were these creatures intelligent? Could they problem solve, remember, or perhaps even communicate? We can't interview a trilobite or administer an IQ test to a Dunkleosteus. So how do scientists study the intelligence of these extinct species? One method involves the study of fossilized brains. Just as you might look at a computer's hardware to get a sense of its processing power, scientists examine the size and complexity of fossilized brains to infer a creature's cognitive abilities. Another approach is to study behaviors inferred from fossil tracks. For example, if an animal consistently took the shortest route between 2 points, it might indicate a level of spatial awareness and problem-solving ability. Similarly, patterns in the arrangement of nests or burrows could suggest social structures or cooperative behavior. So what have these methods revealed about the intelligence of pre-dinosaur species? The findings are, to say the least, intriguing. Trilobites, for instance, appear to have had a relatively complex nervous system, suggesting they could process information from their environment and respond in sophisticated ways. Meanwhile, evidence of schooling behavior in prehistoric fish suggests a level of social intelligence. Of course, it's important to remember that these are all inferences. Without a time machine, we can't directly observe or measure the intelligence of these long-extinct creatures. Furthermore, intelligence isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. Different creatures may excel in different areas, much like some humans are math whizzes while others are brilliant artists. While it's challenging to measure the intelligence of extinct species, these methods provide us with fascinating insights. Now let's turn our attention to the possibility of intelligent civilizations existing before humans. Could there have been? Civilizations, as we understand them, are complex societies, characterized by the practice of agriculture, the establishment of cities, and the development of technologies that allow for advanced communication, transportation, and construction. Now, could such societies have existed before the advent of humanity? To answer this, we delve into the realm of astrobiology, the study of life in the universe. Astrobiologists use a concept known as the technosignature. This is any sign of technology, from radio signals to pollution, that might indicate the presence of an intelligent civilization. If pre-human civilizations existed, their technosignatures, if any, would be buried deep within the Earth, or perhaps lost to time. Consider this: the Earth is over 4.5 billion years old. Humans, in contrast, have been around for a mere 200,000 years. That leaves a staggering amount of time unaccounted for. In that vast stretch of time, could there have been other civilizations that rose and fell, leaving behind only the faintest traces of their existence? However, it's essential to remember that civilization as we know it relies on certain criteria. There must be abundant resources, stable environmental conditions, and crucially, time for societal and technological advancements to occur. The Earth's history has been marked by periods of great instability, such as the 5 major extinction events. These events would have posed significant challenges to the development and survival of any civilization. Furthermore, the development of civilization is not an inevitable consequence of intelligence. Dolphins, for example, are highly intelligent, yet they have not developed technology or agriculture. Thus, the presence of intelligent life does not necessarily equate to the presence of civilization. While the search for signs of pre-human civilizations continues, the possibility remains an exciting area of exploration. So, were there intelligent civilizations smarter than us before us? How intelligent were species before dinosaurs? As we have journeyed through the eons, we have grappled with these questions, delving deep into the realms of paleontology, astrophysics, and cognitive science. We've uncovered that assessing pre-human intelligence is no small feat. It demands an understanding of complex scientific concepts like the Kardashev scale and the Fermi paradox. We've learned that the age of dinosaurs, despite its breadth and grandeur, was just a chapter in Earth's lengthy narrative, and that even before these magnificent creatures roamed our planet, there were organisms with remarkable cognitive abilities. We've pondered the tantalizing possibilities of pre-human civilizations, their potential signs etched into the geological record, or perhaps even embedded in our own DNA. The science is complex, the data vast, and the conclusions often elusive. While we may never know for sure, the exploration of these questions opens up fascinating possibilities about the history of intelligence on Earth.